Turning now to a critical hearing today where a federal judge will hear a challenge to a key component of the Biden administration's immigration response in a case that could reshape requirements for people seeking asylum. The judge will hear arguments on the White House policy that penalizes migrants if they do not first seek asylum in another country on their way to the U.S. Immigration advocates suing say the rule violates the federal law that allows people to seek asylum once they reach U.S. soil. This, as we learn about new shocking allegations of a Texas state trooper calling the state's response to migrants, quote, inhumane, according to an email obtained by NBC News and Telemundo. The Texas state trooper said officials were instructed to push migrants back into the water, sending them back to Mexico, withhold water from people crossing the border. The Texas Department of Public Safety denies the allegations. Joining us now with more is NBC News Homeland Security correspondent Julia Ainsley. Julia, good morning. What more are we learning about these previously unreported allegations?
Well, they're coming from a Texas state trooper who sent an email to the organization who said, look, the things that I have witnessed are inhumane. He says that he was along the Eagle Pass area in Texas where he was ordered by other state troopers to push migrants back into the water. He recalled some horrific incidents, Jose, including one where a 4-year-old passed out from exhaustion when he was held back because of that dangerous wire. A woman stuck in wire having to be uncoiled because she turned out to be having a miscarriage. Migrants denied water, and also those orders to push people back into the Rio Grande, those dangerous flooded waters, Jose. And he says he thought those were inhumane. Of course, when I did talk to Texas Department of Public Safety, they said, look, that's outrageous. We would never order those things, and our agents and our troopers are always told to respond to anyone in need of medical aid.
And then we're showing these pictures, Julia, of these barriers in the Eagle Pass area and elsewhere that the state has put up in the U.S. side of the river. But that's also extremely dangerous for people trying to get through to request asylum, which is not illegal.
That's correct. And actually, it should be illegal to deter. It's usually a word we see previous administrations, at least on the federal level, try to avoid the thought that they're actually deterring migrants from coming across. One incident I didn't mention that the same person, the Texas state trooper, detailed was there was a father who had to rescue his son after the son clung to what he thought was a float, turned out to be a barrel covered in that concertina wire. So a lot of dangers have always been in these waters, and they've just made it so much worse, Jose.